S.O.G community, before we begin, I want us to pause, breathe, and listen with an open heart. This conversation isn't about any judgment, it's about growth, it's about healing, it's about light, as always. Today, we're talking about something that is often swept under the rug, cultural, that is just natural, something that is normal. So many of us are carrying it silently. It's called black tax. This term was originated from South Africa and it refers to someone in the family or an high income earner in the family or in the community that just feels obligated to give back. Let's be clear, black tax is not always bad. Giving back is beautiful. Taking care of your loved ones is sweet, is nice, it's one of the best things you can do, it's honorable. But when giving back becomes a burden, when giving back becomes something, a stumbling block to growth, then it's dangerous. That's where to draw the line. When giving back becomes a silent chain that holds you back from growth, it's bad. Because you see, many of the young ones out there today, they are grinding, they are hustling, not to move forward, but to give back. Running finances on emotions will leave you poor. Nobody builds stable finance with emotion. You know, like hustling for my mom, hustling for my family, not for themselves, but for their family. They are hustling not to move forward, but to give back. And that thing is a cycle. A young guy, a young girl makes her first money, buys a house, not for herself, for her family, pay bills that are not hers, start to take on responsibilities that are not hers to carry, but there's no option. There's nothing you can do. You're going to be pulled down straight immediately. Because once you are coming up, you're on the call. Something is happening to this person, something is going on to this person. And let's just be honest, like let's just be real with ourselves. Everybody's problem is not your problem. Someone else's emergency is not your emergency. Why would you have emergency now? It's my money you want to use and solve it. Like you enter emergency with your leg, and then now it's my money you need to use and come out. I'm not objecting giving back. I'm not talking against being helpful, giving back, or like people that you love have a good life. No, I'm not saying that. But like I'm saying, a giver that lacks wisdom and maturity will soon become a beggar. It's just time. Understanding that wisdom is important in this journey. You have to be in a place where you have to know when to say no, when to say not now, when to say okay, give me a little bit of time. All these things were not taught. Why I'm saying this today is because I don't want us to mistake financial irresponsibility for generosity. Sometimes they're throwing money around on every problem just shows that you're financially illiterate. Because let's be honest, how you made the money is not the same way the receiver is going to understand. You went for a whole month working, you got your salary, somebody asked you for 20,000. Person gets 20,000 within 5 minutes of asking. Forgetting the fact that you have to use one full month to get money to give them the 20,000. You don't understand? And we make this thing normal to the point where they don't even see the sacrifices behind the hustle. All they just see is the fact that okay, they asked and they got it. And these things are like something that we saw going up, like it's culturally accepted. Are we not seeing that we're repeating the same circles? Some of us are already like our fathers. You don't get it. So it takes you have to first know the road first come out of that thing. You can't lead somebody somewhere you have not been. You have to first know the road, then okay, you can bring people in. Like let's start to preach empowerment. Let's start to preach bringing people, not just throwing money. These people at the top are going to remain there. Like we that are here, are going to remain here until something changes. And these people know this. That's what the best thing we can do for ourselves here is ensure that we don't let our children spend money backwards. Let us give ourselves that financial stability to the point where they don't have to think about I need to also for my mom. No, also for yourself and your children. Let's put them in a place where they are also capable of fighting for themselves. Many of us are in our 30s, late 40s. Bills that we're paying is not our own. This topic is very deep. I just feel like this is something we as a generation need to be awoken to. And let's not just end with this. Please do your research on it. Try to understand what I'm saying and then be enlightened because it's going to really, really change the narrative and the way this generation sees life going forward. S.O.G community, I love you guys. So we'll see you again next Monday. Thank you.